Hey everyone, welcome back to Up North with the Nybergs. Ed here. Today is towards the end of December and we've got a ton of snow. And I want to show you what it takes to keep my almost quarter-mile asphalt driveway clear of snow here up in northern lower Michigan, where we average about 145 inches per year of snow. And we had a blizzard the last couple of days, and as you can see, the snow is falling down, but at least it isn't going sideways. So what I've got to work on is, this is a drift, believe it or not, pretty deep there. So I'll show you how I hopefully can clear that away. I do have quite a few resources, or assets should I say, to remove the snow. Certainly have a shovel, and I have a smaller snow blower, and I've got my quad with a plow on it. I finally got my big truck back, my big plow, Big Red as I call it. And then also I've got my tractor if I need it down in the red barn. So hopefully just the Big Red, the plow, and maybe the snowblower for sure up here around the garage, and probably the quad as well should take care of it. But let's get after it. All right, normally we do not get the drifts that we have here. We got probably 24 inches of snow. I saw Lake Ann, which is a little south of us. The National Weather Service said they got 21, but that was reported yesterday. And the reason why it drifted up here is we had 45-mile-an-hour winds for 2 solid days. And so anything that fell was just getting swirled around and filled up here. I use this little snowblower normally just to clear a walkway out to the wood boiler, which is that way. But I do it also so that I can get the big guns out. My truck is in here, so I want a little bit of space so I can start pushing some of this snow that way and get it away from the garage and the house. So that's what I'm going to do now. Like I said, this little snowblower works great for just upwards of a foot, but this is, in some areas over there, it's way more than that. It's probably closer to 2.5 feet in some of these areas over right here, if you can see it. So it's hard to see it on the camera, but that's what I'm gonna do next. Is I'm gonna get the big guns out and see if I can start pushing some of the snow. So hopefully I'll have some success to get it away so that it's more manageable. All right, luckily I was able to break out of this drift right here, push some of the snow out of the way. Big Red, I had to get a little run to push it, but now I think I'll have no problem clearing this whole area off. It'll take a little while because back there is, like I said, it's all of 3 feet maybe back over here, this mound here. But I'll just keep knocking a little bit back, taking swipes to kind of break it down and then push it off. The snow is still coming down, but it's relatively light at this point. So I should be able to get this cleared off within the next, I don't know, half hour or so. And then I'll start working on the driveway, quarter-mile driveway that goes all the way down there. And that I can get a lot of speed, just like a regular snowplow. And hopefully my visibility stays good so that I don't end up in the side or miss the driveway and end up off to the side. That hasn't happened very often, but it can. So stick around and watch me try and clear all this out. All right, so I cleared most of this off. I still have all of this to do here, but I think what I'm going to do is head down. I usually go down to the red barn, make a couple passes down there, and then I come up and then I tack this from the other side now that I've got a little more room up here to kind of move the truck around or the plow around. This is a 2000, just FYI, this is a 2005 Avalanche, and I've got a 7-foot blade on the front. It's a Western blade, flat blade, but right now I utilize this this plow truck specifically just for plowing, so I typically keep the blade on it most of the year and then store it in the red barn. But it's a big heavy vehicle. I bought it new back in 2004 and it's a beast and it works great, so I'll keep using it as long as it keeps doing the job. Okay, inside my truck here, boy, it's a lot warmer than it is out there for sure, and I'm gonna start heading down and plowing the driveway down to the red barn. This typically takes me about an hour, but I could not plow the last 2 days because of the blizzard that we had, so it's finally relenting a little bit, so it gives me an opportunity to, some of this area is bare because of the wind, but there's a lot of areas where there's going to be some big drifts that I'm going to have to push through, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, I certainly hit a snag here. I don't know if you saw that or not, but this is probably 5 feet, believe it or not, and I've got to go all the way through there. So I'm just gonna slowly start pushing this snow back here a little bit. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm gonna start pushing some of this snow that way. And I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it. I might have to push some of it up that hill right there too. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I might have to call my neighbor to come and help me. I've got my tractor in the barn over here, but I don't have my bucket on it. I didn't think I was going to need it. This would be the first time I've ever needed it, and but it is in there. I do have a back blade on it. I might have to push some of that. We'll see. Well, this is going to take a while. There's the truck, and this is a lot of snow. This is what a blizzard will do. Make these drifts that are unbelievably large. So we'll see what I can do. Okay, you can see what I tried to do there was just to try and move it off to the side a little bit at a time. You can see the fence, how far I have to go here, all the way out to there. So I've got a ways to go, but I'm just gonna keep employing the tactic that got me this far. So here's the tree. It was pretty much, actually when I started, it was back here a little bit. So I've been able to push my way that way. I'm still gonna have to go back this way, back that way, keep moving it. I don't have a V-plow. If I had a V-plow, I don't even know if I still would be able to make it through there with it. Perhaps, but this is the time where I wish I had a snow blower on the back of my tractor, and that's something that I may get at some point, but I don't have it today, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. So wish me luck. All right, well, that is pretty much a wrap. That was a little scary at times, pushing through some of that heavy snow and some of those drifts, but that's what it takes to keep it clear. I've got about another half hour or so, then I'm gonna go inside and warm up, and then it's continuing to snow, so I'll probably have to do this maybe one more time today. Maybe it won't take me nearly as long because obviously the drifts, but in any event, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing, sharing with your family and friends, and until the next video or the next storm, this is Ed with Up North with the Nybergs.